Okay, this is pretty freaking wild. Okay, so Liberty here is in Deland, Florida, and he goes to the police department to record and film. The problem is the police or the area has officially passed some kind of resolution ordinance or whatever. Let's see. They said he said there was a freaking notice or something. Mission statement, officer's creed. Okay, so video and audio recording in the police department lobby is prohibited except for law enforcement personnel in their law enforcement capacity. Now, the county states that they passed an ordinance, they voted on it, they passed it, and that it became an ordinance, and that it is the law of the land. The problem is it doesn't actually exist. It does not actually exist. They are lying sacks of shit. Ordinance number 2024-37, enforcing the prohibition against video and audio recording in the police department lobby, as well as any and all related matters, are hereby ratified and affirmed. Okay? Ordinance number 2024-37. An ordinance of the City Commission of Deland, Florida, amending Chapter 2A, Airports of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Deland by adopting new Section 2A-4 to establish the implementation of fees for use of public airport and providing for clarification, servability, and effective date. So they give this number for that code. Okay, maybe they just have the wrong number. No. Nope. Bicycle parking. Trespass warnings on public property and appeal procedures. Regulations by amending section whatever, residential building units. Sewer systems, temporary borrowing, budget appropriations, chief of police duties and authorities. And it's like, I'm looking through this. Finance directors, duties of the officers. There's typographicals. Nothing here. Nothing. City finance director. City clerk. Auditor duties. It's like, okay, auditor. Maybe that's the auditor. Nope. The city clerk auditor. Powers and duties. Nope. Not here either. 17. General powers. Nope. Nope. Not there either. Yep, not even there. General powers. To drain the swamp and marshes. Election of commission vacancy term. Nope. This is a big, long one. But it is multifamily dwellings and residential units. Collecting fees. Yeah, legislative findings and intent. Yeah, past due fees. Police false alarm service charges. Fire and rescue service charges. Connection fees. Administrative actions. Provisions. Nope. Let's see. Penalties. Nope, not here either. No smoking in parks. Yeah, no smoking in parks. No smoking within city parks. Nope, not there either. Mural policy. Abandoned animals. Sleeping in public. Storing personal property on public land. Nope, not here either. Camping, yeah. Medical marijuana. And look, we're already done with the 2024s. You go to the 2023s. Doggy daycare, nope. Nope. Tattoo establishments, nope. Connection charges, nope. Nope. So, in the advanced search, it has 3, but only one of them uses this subsection here that says that the law exists. But then you go to that section, and it's not that. It is something about fees for the airport. You look up the exact thing. It says here. 2024-30. Okay, well, what's 2024-30? Land development regulations. Multi-family homes. Yeah, that's not in there. Nope. You look it up. And then you look up the exact thing and you find all these damn things on here. Like, I literally put in the information that is on the advanced search. I highlighted this entire section, copied it, pasted it, and then put Deland in front, and it says it. Yahoo has it, Police One has it. All of these say that the law passed, but none of them actually show the law or have a written copy of the law. Every single news article is only going off of what they were told passed by the city. There's no actual code. There's no written ordinance. There is no written ordinance at all that this even exists. It states that it's illegal in this section here, but again, when you go to it, it is not what it's advertised as. So, what I'm seeing here is Deland Florida posted that they have made it illegal to video record in the police department lobby. They state that they have passed a ordinance making it illegal, but they didn't. They actually didn't. What they did was they just said they did to end it, and then they're hoping people fall for it. So that's bullshit. And you know how I know it's bullshit? There's no ordinance number on here at all. If there was an ordinance number on this right here, this would be a legal sign. This is not an illegal sign because there's no ordinance backing it up. If the ordinance actually existed, and look, I am on the municipal code website of Deland, Florida. It does not exist at all. There is no proof of its existence anywhere at all. I mean, this is what pops up right here. This is it. This is the only evidence that it's ever been written. And this is not in a law. It's not passed. It's not been voted on. Nothing. All we have is the word of the government that it exists. It is not written. It is not filed. It cannot be pulled up at all by anyone. Not even by any goddamn news agency in the entire country. There isn't a single news agency in this country that has it as the code. None of them. None of them. Oh, we got one of their videos. Look at this. 75% of people said no, they do not support this. 75% said they do not support this. What we have here is Deland, Florida, becoming a neo-Nazi fascist regime that is claiming that they have created policies and ordinances restricting the freedom of speech and the right of press in public, but the ordinance does not exist. If the ordinance existed, it would be somewhere, some form. It's not. Public is no longer allowed. Oh, you go here and then you go, okay, where is it written? Where is it written? Oh, it's not written. You just have to take this little snippet's word for it. This is bullshit. It really is. They are delusional. They claim that this is a law or an ordinance, but there's no statute, there's no ordinance number, there's nothing. And then you have this hippopotamus here saying, no, you were violating an ordinance. We passed it. It was voted on. I've been told about it. Okay, dickweed, pull up the ordinance. Pull up a copy, a signed copy of the ordinance. Like when you do this, when you click on the ordinance, this is the ordinance. This is all the information. Passed. These are the people. Yeah. Form legality. Yeah, there is nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, and I love this section here. If any section, sentence, phrase, word, or portion of this ordinance is determined to be invalid, unlawful, or unconstitutional, said determination shall not be held to invalidate or impair the validity, force, or effect of any other section, sentence, phrase, or word, or portion of this ordinance not otherwise determined to be invalid. It's like, okay, if we're wrong in here, if we're unconstitutional in here, it doesn't mean that it can't be upheld. It just means that, nothing. There is not one damn word in this entire thing saying that you can't record in the police department lobby. Not one word. So they openly lied to the public. They lied to the press in order to push the false narrative that they created. And now they have a fake ordinance controlling freedom of press and freedom of speech in the state, in the county. And they're like, well, whatever. No. If you cannot produce the actual ordinance that says that this is a thing, it does not exist. Just word of mouth is not an ordinance. Well, I was told that it exists. Print it up, dickhead. Well, I can't do that. You just have to trust me. We are not at a stage of trust me, bro. We're at the stage of you are a police officer and you are dealing with a fake, non-existent ordinance, and you are threatening the civil rights of citizens because you are too stupid to be able to even read for yourself. You are too stupid to do your job. I mean, if Captain Bacon here would, get off his fat lard ass and actually do some footwork, he would know that, hey, this ordinance doesn't actually exist. So we can't enforce a sign that has nothing backing it. I mean, that sign might as well say all people that walk into the police department must show their genitals. That sign might as well say everyone who enters this room has to blow the person behind the counter. Because other than what it says nothing. There is nothing on that is truthful. Nothing. I mean, it's literally right there. Police department lobby recording. Okay, enforcing the prohibition against video and audio recording in the police department lobby, as well as any. This ordinance says that it's this, but it's not that. It does not exist at all. None of it. I'm here. I'm looking. Yeah. See, when you that subsection is showing this. It's supposed to show this, but that actually doesn't show that. It doesn't. There's nothing there. None of it is there. It does not exist. It doesn't exist anywhere in here. It's okay, kid. She's just standing up. Got a deaf dog that panics when the other dog stands up. Look, 2023, let's see. 2023 ordinances. Nope. Nothing there either. Nope. 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 Okay, let's do 2022. Nope. Nope. I mean, it doesn't exist. It doesn't. I mean, it clearly does not exist anywhere. anywhere. They lied. They are frauds.